Hello everyone, my name is Zach. I am the Traveling Man coming at you today from the Celebrity APEX, docked here in Civitavecchia, Italy, or Rome, Italy, and we're about to embark on a very exciting adventure. We're on a 12-night sailing. We're going to go to Israel, Cyprus, Turkey, Greece, and I'm going to bring it all to you here on the channel. So do me a favor, go down below, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and come on if you're ready. Let's get this adventure started. This is room 8136 here on the Celebrity APEX, and here's the bathroom. First time I've had this configuration of room. Normally I like the bed here when you first walk into the room, but I thought I would try it over by the infinite veranda this time just to mix things up a little bit. But this is the same standard bathroom as what you've seen in my other room tour videos of Celebrity Edge class ships. Beautiful bathroom. These are my favorite bathrooms on any cruise ship. The shower's huge, the floor's nice, they have very nice sinks, very large sinks. The only complaint I have about the sinks is that they're so close to this that you like get water everywhere. See there, how much water is getting back there? That's the only complaint about that. Coming into the room though, it's just, again, the infinite veranda stateroom. You have closets over here, there's a safe in there. Here is a desk, vanity area, and there's correspondence from Celebrity over there. And then over here, the best part of the room is this infinite veranda, which we can take down. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Oh no. Well, I don't think my infinite veranda is working. And because, you know, this side's supposed to be for the blinds, this side's supposed to be for the window. So when we hit down, see, I'm hitting the window side. It even says right here, see? Window, this side, that's what I'm hitting, and the shade's coming down. So, and then I can hit it over here for the blind to go down, even though I hit up. So very weird. I think that's messed up, and I'm gonna have to get that fixed because I have to have my infinite veranda in working order. But that's the infinite veranda, and you can see the Rome cruise terminal over here. Folks are still streaming in, headed up the gangway to board the ship here. Bit of history for you. Back in September of 2021, this ship was brand new, sailing out of Athens, and it was actually my first Celebrity cruise. It's a cruise that got me hooked because if you watch my channel, you know I am absolutely obsessed with Celebrity cruises, especially the Edge class of ships. And actually I've sailed on all of them now. Back in May, I was on the Celebrity Beyond, which is the brand new ship for Celebrity cruises. However, I still think that the Celebrity Apex is my favorite. It's just, you know, it was my first Celebrity cruise ship. It's what caused me to fall in love with Celebrity cruises. So I really, really love this ship, and I'm really excited about this special voyage. 12 nights on board this ship, the longest cruise I'll have ever taken. So I'm really excited. It's going to be a great time. And I actually booked this cruise all the way back on that first Celebrity cruise that I took on the Apex back in September 2021. So about 13 months ago. And I actually thought that this would end up being my second Celebrity cruise because I left that cruise thinking, okay, in a year I'll go on another Celebrity cruise. However, this is actually my fifth Celebrity cruise. I'm now elite with the cruise line and their loyalty program. So yeah, I'm obsessed with Celebrity cruises, but I'm really happy to be back on the Apex. I hope that that shows. I'm actually very tired because I just flew from the East Coast of the United States overnight, landed at the airport this morning, took Celebrity's transfers here to the ship, and a very easy boarding process. Once I got here, you got checked in really quickly, and as soon as I was checked in, they said board the ship. So I think maybe about 5 minutes from start of the check-in process to the moment that I stepped on board the ship. So that was really cool. Went right up to the buffet, or the Ocean View Cafe as it's called here on the Apex, and grabbed some lunch. Way too much food because I am very tired. I am exhausted, so I just needed energy to get through the day, the embarkation day, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Civitavecchia, and I'm so excited to be back on the Celebrity APEX. So the process for the transfer is actually very easy. It's much better, I think, than it was when I traveled to Rome back in May to board the Beyond. It seemed like it was delayed that day or something. I don't know. It was much quicker this time though. They actually gave me a little ticket, a little voucher as they called it, and told me to come back at 9:30 because my flight got into the airport at like 8:15. Showed up at 9:30. We were loaded on the bus, promptly brought and dropped off here at the port. It is about an hour and 15 minutes depending on traffic from the airport in Rome, the main airport in Rome, to the port here in Rome. So keep that in mind if you're doing the transfer. But you know, if you really want that convenience and knowing that you're going to be in celebrities' hands from the moment you get to the airport when you arrive in Rome, then do the transfers. It's quite pricey, but everything else I looked at, I actually looked at trying to get a taxi or trying to get some type of private transfer, and they were all actually more expensive than the celebrity transfer. And it's celebrity transfer round trip. I think it's like $150 per person round trip. So consider looking into that and know that it is quite effective here in the port of Rome. So it's just now afternoon and boarding just started around 11:30ish. So there's not a lot of people on board. I do anticipate there to be probably 70 to 80% or higher capacity this cruise. So it's going to be pretty full. So this is going to be one of the rare moments of the cruise where we're going to see the resort's pool deck this empty. There's like no one out here. But a stunning day here in the port of Civitavecchia. You can see over there the MSC Grandiosa. There is a ship behind us, I'm not quite sure the name. And then in front of us, oh, we can't see it here. I'll have to try to get a shot in a minute. It's just about 60 degrees, it's sunny, there's a light breeze blowing. It's perfect conditions for embarkation day. The walking track actually goes all the way around rooftop garden grill back here. And then after that, this is the sunset bar. Now this one, of course, isn't as decked out and souped up as the sunset bar area on the new ship, but it's still a lovely place to hang out and, well, enjoy the sunset. Here we go. We can come back here now and see this other ship I mentioned. Oh, it's an Ada ship, Ada Stella from Genova, and the MSC Grandiosa, as I mentioned, is over there. Incredible day here. Now that I'm on the ship, I'm like a kid in a candy shop on embarkation day. I'm just running around, looking at everything, seeing everything, looking at all the food options that are available. So exciting embarkation day, especially before a cruise where you're so excited about the itinerary. What are some of your favorite embarkation day activities? When you first get on a ship, what's the first thing you do besides going to the room? What's your favorite activity to do on embarkation day? When you realize it's cruise day, my vacation's starting, I'm about to be on this ship for the next week or however long. What do you enjoy doing? What's the first thing you do on a cruise ship? Curious to know. One of the activities I know people enjoy is Cafe Bacio. It's already quite busy here. It's the most people I've seen anywhere congregated so far here on embarkation day. And they have some sweet treats that are all included. None of these are extra cost or anything. So let's see, they have a cake of the day, a fruit tart, chocolate cake, an eclair. They have red velvet cupcakes, pound cake, and then the best thing they have are their cookies. Another little known fact is that you can actually dine at Le Grand Bistro on embarkation day. There's no one here. They open at 12 o'clock, and they're actually open for lunch on sea days as well. But on embarkation day, this is a really good place to eat. I'm actually going to have lunch in here one day throughout the cruise. This is one of the best lunches you can get probably on any cruise ship. So we're going to be here checking it out. If you want to come, embarkation day might be a good day to come because crowds are extremely low. One of the things that I did forget to mention about embarkation day activities is the muster drill. Of course, muster drill is still sort of self-paced. You do it on your own. It's you just show up. My muster station happens to be here in the theater, which is right behind me. See if it's down that hallway. I was trying to get the sign in it, but that's not going to work. You just show up and you scan your CPAS card, and they just give you like a quick 2-minute briefing and you're done. And so we're officially on a cruise now. Because we've done our muster drill, we are clear to sail. So hooray. But don't forget about that on embarkation day, because you still hear them, even though we've been doing this for like, what, a year and a half now? These e-musters or whatever the different cruise lines call them, but we've been doing it for about a year and a half now, and they still have to call folks down and hunt folks and where's this person at, where's that person at, please come do your muster station immediately. So please remember to do that. Make that one of the first things you do when you get on board the cruise ship. I had someone come in and check just now, and yeah, something's wrong with the window. So only the shade comes down, not the actual window itself, which stinks because that's my favorite part of the room and I have to have a window. Or an infinite veranda. But they're gonna look at it and they're gonna send someone to fix it, hopefully. Hope they can get it fixed. So I gotta talk to guest services about my issue, and here's the line for guest services. Winds all the way back here on embarkation day. Alright, so update on the window situation. They did get the window to come down. Yay, the window comes down. You can hear the action outside because the window's in. It's also very hot right now in here. But the shade won't go up. It's broken and messed up now. So now they have to get someone else out here. Update, the window's open. They came, a couple electricians came and they reset the breakers over there. They did some work here at the panel itself. And they got it working. So that's awesome. Now we can let the fresh air in and look how amazing it is out here. The first look, I haven't even looked out here yet because, you know, the window wouldn't open at all. But you can see we're on the same side as the magic carpet up there. And we're toward the front of the ship. So you can see down here the blue. Right up there's the bridge. So very cool. On deck 8. See a couple folks still making their way onto the ship, so I think we're getting close to setting sail shortly, but not any time immediate. I think we're scheduled to set sail at 5 and it's currently 10 till 4. So we're getting close. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I can't reiterate enough how wonderful the weather is today. I also wanted to say that you can definitely tell a difference in the crowd levels here on board the ship. So when I sailed the Celebrity Apex the first time, I think we had like 1,100 on board, which wasn't a lot. Of course, it was right out of COVID, and the cruising industry had only been restarted, I think, for a few months at that point. And then when I sailed Celebrity Edge back in January of 2022, we only had 740 on board. Then when I sailed on the Beyond back in May and June, I think we had like 800. So this is probably going to be in the 2,000s, I would assume. So you can definitely tell that the elevators are very crowded. Anytime you want to go somewhere with the elevator, but that works for me because I've made it a goal to like take the stairs more. So anytime you go to the elevator bank to go up or down, you're definitely motivated to take those stairs because there's just a lot of people waiting to get on the elevator. So it's going to be interesting to see how many people on the ship and how that affects things like service and just what I've come to expect from Celebrity. Because like I said, this has been my favorite ship, but the last time I sailed it, it wasn't that many people. So I'm sure I'm still going to love it, but it'll be interesting to make those type of comparisons now with more people on board. filming, it's now the next day, so it's no longer embarkation day. I was so tired yesterday that I actually forgot to film an outro and show you more of the day. So my apologies, but that's always the struggle when you fly right over from the US to Europe for a cruise. You're going to feel exhausted the first day, and even probably the first few days, actually, to be in full transparency. So usually if you can get in a day or so early, of course in this instance you're leaving from Rome, so if you wanted to see Rome, probably a good idea to get in a day or two early to explore, let your body catch up a little bit before you get on the ship. But it was still a great embarkation day. It's so good to be back on the Celebrity Apex. Went to dinner last night in Cosmopolitan. That was good. Then I went to just a little bit of a walk around the ship because I was tired. But I noticed at Eden they were having the Night of Dreams. It was a theme night they were having in there. So a lot of entertainment and activity around the ship on the first night on embarkation day. And what a great embarkation day it was. Now we're sailing. This is actually Sicily, you can see in the background now. We woke up this morning in the Strait of Messina as we sail around to Greece for our first port stop tomorrow. And I will have daily vlogs from our port stops in Greece, Turkey, Israel, Cyprus. So you're going to make sure that you go down below and subscribe so that you can follow along with this exciting adventure. Also going to have food reviews from here on the Apex, a ship review, and a cruise review of the Apex. So a lot of content to come from this cruise. So for now, though, thank you so much for watching this embarkation day video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you go down below, give me a thumbs up if you did. And until next time, which is, well, just tomorrow, I'll see you on the next adventure.